What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia had an important message to the boxing world. He says, quote, "Tired of the disrespect. I'm fed up and I've been at 50% for so long. It's going to be different. I promise that to myself. I don't care about anything but becoming a champion. My eyes used to care about social media and what that did for my career. Now I don't care. I'm ready to win." Ryan Garcia via Instagram. And let me counterpunch. I'm glad that he's changed his priorities, because he went from, you don't need to be champion. It's all about views. It's all about followers. You know, what is the championship belt without the person, and this, that, and the other. You know, I don't care about this. I don't care about that. You know, once upon a time, this is the same guy that said, oh, well, I don't need to fight a tune-up to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm just ready right now. So I am glad that he has changed his mind, because he did think like a fucking dickhead. He thought like a dipshit, because it was like everybody, before he fought Gervonta Tank Davis, it was like, okay, well, wait a minute. You're not taking a tune-up. Davis took one. You know what I mean? And he had a good one. He had a guy that came in game. Garcia, another Garcia. He came in game. He got his pound of flesh early. You know what I mean? But he finished him off because he, you know, huge chopping rights in the inside, in which ultimately quietly blinded him temporarily, Garcia. But it just showed you that he knew what he was up against, whereas King Ryan Garcia was more like the grasshopper. Gervonta Tank Davis was more like the ant. Okay, because Ryan thought, oh, well, all I got to do is come in and be fast and throw the left hook. You know, and it was much more than that. So I'm glad this is showing that he's changed, and I think if this is true, I think this is showing maturity. But I do have a question to ask you guys. When the hell was Ryan Garcia 50%? So that means all your fights you was 50%. Well, let's analyze that. Let me think about that for a minute. Do you guys remember when he kind of had the little Cold War with Canelo Alvarez and the Reynosos? You remember that? And he was saying, they were saying about him that he was a lazy guy. He came in late, and when he came in, he wanted it all to be about him, and then let Ryan Garcia tell it, oh, they weren't spending enough time with me. Well, maybe, just maybe, Ryan, if you would have brought your ass on time, you would have had your time slot appropriately to be focused on you. And according to everybody else, that you were late all the time, and then you would want to leave early when you got there late. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it might be a chance that he's telling the truth. He may be at 50%, because if you don't get the proper training and you don't get where you need to be, you may be at 50%, maybe less than that. You know, so we will see how this speech to the world reflects what he does. Because you can talk, you know, a marathon, but let's see if your body can run a marathon. Right? But anyway, good stuff from Ryan Garcia. It just shows maturity. You know, we've heard this from other people that were at the top that fell from grace, like Adrian Broner, and look where he's at. I hope that's not the case, because Ryan Garcia still has talent. I just think he really needs to focus on getting better, but really getting better. Not appearing to get better, but getting better actually. Okay? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Ryan Garcia stating that he's been at 50% too long. He wants to be a champion now. Tell me what you think. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.